All right, welcome back to Head Kick Audio, and also welcome back Bret Cooper competing at RUF 52, February 5th 25th at the Celebrity Theater in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. We know Coop very well. This man hits very hard, and we are very, very excited to have him on the card as well as on the show. My mans, talk to me. Where's the progress at since the last fight? You improve every time out. I'm just super pumped.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I definitely have felt myself get better since that last fight, but I can't pinpoint one specific area. I just feel like I'm always trying to work on everything, and so I feel like I'm always improving at every aspect because in MMA nowadays at the highest level, which is where I want to get, obviously. Everybody's good at everything, you know what I mean? So I'm always trying to work and improve in every aspect of fighting. But I definitely can say I've gotten better since that last fight. And just from that fight, even though it was a short fight, you don't, the best way to really get better is to go in there and fight for real. You know what I mean? So, and it had been like a year since my last fight. And it was just good to actually get in there and get that cage time. You know what I mean? Even if it was a little amount of time, just being in there and throwing stuff for real. You know what I mean? It's always how you really get better.
Well, and also competing as a dad. I mean, I'm sure that's extra fire, right?
It is. I mean, it definitely is, man. But to be honest, it's all like doing this, like it's always just not getting your ass whooped is enough fire for me. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's extra motivation knowing I got this little dude now. But for me, it's always been easy to be motivated not to get my ass whooped. You know what I mean? And there's really like besides having him, there's no feeling like when you want to fight. So that feeling, wanting that feeling is plenty enough to go out there and do everything I can to win the fight.
Absolutely. And the history between me and you, I love this story. I
Yeah,
love this story.
yeah.
Knocks the dude out late in the third round and then calls me out for the interview. Of course, we had him on. One
Yeah.
of the coolest things to happen to me in my career thus far. So definitely love that history. And, going back to that fight in particular, it was a very, very fun fight, but it showed that even late in the fight, this is something not a lot of fighters have, okay? I
Yeah.
just want people to understand, even late in the fight, you have unparalleled power.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like maybe like I wouldn't even call it power. I would think it's more like about accuracy. You know what I mean? Like it what I mean, these gloves aren't very much. You know what I mean? It's like you just got to put a spot, hit some dude's chin in the right spot, and that that's all she wrote. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even say it's unreal power. Like I don't think of myself as this crazy power puncher. You know what I mean? I just think of myself as trying to be accurate and put the shots where they need to go, and good things will happen. You know what I mean? It's kind of like any other sports. Like you go up there trying to hit a home run, you're not going to hit a home run. It's like you kind of just gotta be free and let your body flow and do what it's been training to do, and good things will happen. You get knockouts, you get finishes, whatever.
Okay, and talk to me about this training camp in particular. Who's getting you ready for 52?
Honestly, man, there's just so many guys in the gym. It's the whole team. We all train together all the time. Like obviously sparring, like cage round wise, it's more guys in your weight class, and there's so many dudes to name. Like I mean, everybody knows Benson and my buddy Mike Hamill, even my boy Jakar, who tore his ACL not like 4 months ago. He's on his way back, but he's even in there helping me, holding mitts for me. Just so many guys, the whole team. That's something that I really love about the lab, and being back there this last year. It's just so much like more like a family than any other gym I've been at. You know what I mean? And I really enjoy that.
100%. And we know family is important, obviously, present company included, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So to be a to do like for this sport, like people say going to battle. We're not really going to battle, but to use that phrase when you're going to battle, it's a lot easier to do it with people at your back that love you and care about you, and that you feel the same about them. It's just keeps you at ease a little bit more. You know what I mean?
100%. And what do we know about the opponent? What does he do well that we got to keep an eye on?
So I was able to watch, I believe it was his pro debut, which was like a couple years ago now. I noticed obviously he's a long, lengthy guy. He's like 6'3", I think. So
Oh,
not too many 55ers that are taller and longer than me. So that's interesting. But even that last opponent was a little bit taller and a little bit longer than me, and was a southpaw as well. This guy's a southpaw. I did notice he'll switch, a little bit, and he has some good high kicks on him. I think like he has good dexterity, and he gets his leg up there pretty quick and surprisingly sometimes, So I gotta just make sure I keep my eyes sharp, and I think I'll be all right.
okay. And of course, all my guests that come on the show, they got to answer this question. And you already know it's coming. After you get your hand raised on February 25th over the Celebrity Theater and you're announced the winner via Dave Velvet, how are we celebrating with that victory meal?
Man, I don't even know. It's like half the time after the fights, by the time I get home, it's so late already. I don't really get something crazy good that night. It's always like Filiberto's or something. But I always like to go to Outback. I like their cheese fries. I think I said that last time on here. But I also enjoy like pizza. Maybe a nice burger from somewhere. It's just honestly anything. I do that for a couple days, and then I start feeling guilty and like, God, you gotta quit eating like crap. And then I try to get back onto a little bit cleaner of a diet. But yeah, I would say anything with cheese on it is honestly what I'm thinking about, because I try to not eat very much cheese, especially this close to a fight. So just to make the weight cut as easy as possible, I try to stay away from it. So, but yeah, I would say anything with cheese on it.
Well, I mean, you can't go wrong with cheese. You really can't.
No, yeah, honestly, it makes everything better. Me being from the Midwest, I always tell my girlfriend, because she's from Arizona, I tell her that we would like order pizza from Pizza Hut and dip it in nacho cheese. And now I think back on it, I'm like, that's the worst, most disgusting thing. But like, we would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a game changer. You just
Yeah.
changed the whole pizza game for me.
If you think about it, you're just like dipping cheese in cheese. So it's really like, what are you doing? But yeah, that's and she always makes fun of me. She's like, "Man, that's disgusting. I've never heard of anything like that."
I don't know. I don't think it's disgusting. And if I had
Yeah,
to call it anything, I would call it winning.
yeah,
Because
winning. Yeah,
that is
exactly.
a W.
Yeah, now I changed my answer. Now after this fight, I'm gonna get some cheese. I'm gonna get some pizza, and I'm gonna dip it in some cheese, and that's gonna be my victory meal.
I will indulge myself. We are definitely going to do that. We are going to get some pizza and some cheese.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
Well, I am 100% down. All right. So you're getting on early in the year for your first fight. What
Yeah.
type of schedule are you looking to keep throughout 23?
Well, honestly, I would definitely for sure like to get 4 fights this year. So hopefully I get this one, and when I get my hand raised, I turn I'm turning 30 in May, which is crazy to me. But so I would like to be 4-1 by that point. So when I win this fight, be 3-1, get another fight maybe before my 30th birthday, or just sometime in May, and be 4-1, and then get 2 more fights throughout the year, and end the year at 6-1, at 7-1. That would be something that I would really like.
Well, and that would put you in line for some bigger opportunities for sure.
100%, yeah. Get the contender series or something short notice. Whatever it may be. I It's like you don't have forever in the sport, and having this little guy reminds me of that. So that is extra motivation for me every day. It's like, got to get something done. I want something to show from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to get that going.
Well, Ed, he is doing fantastic.
Yeah, he is. He was actually born 2 months early too, so he's really growing. He's doing good. Yeah, it's definitely tough, but I love it. I love being a dad.
Being a dad is like nothing on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's really not. It's really not. And I already know it's when he starts walking and talking, I'm in for it. So yeah.
All right, my mans. Well, before I let all my guests go, I like to give them as much time as they'd like to thank whoever they want, via training partners, coaches, sponsors. So go ahead and take the floor, my friend.
Yeah, I would really just some of those people I already mentioned, all my teammates at the lab, my buddy Joe Cooperman, who's one of my strength and conditioning coaches, helps me out with so much stuff, and just a really good dude. And then obviously, you know, my parents, my girlfriend, all my family, everybody like that. So I appreciate all of them.
All right, buddy. Well, again, you're fighting February 25th, not the 5th. That was my birthday. I apologize. February 25th at the Celebrity Theater in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Cooper's looking to get in there, get a dub, and go get some pizza and cheese. I'm all about it. I'm all about it.
Dip it in the nacho cheese. Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right. And before I let you go, is there anything you'd like to get into the universe?
No, man, I just I appreciate you. I really respect what you do for all the local up and coming talent. Even I see a lot with the amateur fighters, which is something that really wasn't around when I was an amateur fighter like that. Not even that I've been professional that long, you know what I mean? A couple years now, but it's just really when I first started, you know, back in the day, there wasn't much like that for amateur fighters. So that's pretty cool of you, man. And just so I want to tell you that I respect you for that.
Well, and I love the hell out of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, literally, it's awesome. I get to be a part of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And these guys get the exposure that they need, or young and up and coming pros like yourself.
Yeah.
Just kind of building that brand, getting that platform out there. So
yeah,
definitely love doing it.
Yep, that's awesome. I can tell too. So keep it up, man. I'll see you probably either at the weigh-ins or after I win when we're in the cage again.
All right, my friend. Well, I will see you definitely on fight night for sure. We'll try to figure out weigh-ins. All right.
Yeah, all good, man.
All right. Until next time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.